all beginning of the month, 1st of December. I managed to get, I've been at home since Sunday afternoon, like I said on the last one when I was coming home. So I've been out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was meant to be doing flowers, the local stuff, but there's not a lot happening on those yet, the Christmas flowers. So I've taken a load, John got me a load to get me over to Eastern Washington to pick another load up from where is it? From Eastern Washington to Dallas. So nice and easy. The pass, the Snoqualmie Pass has been shut for, well, not shut. Well, it was yesterday afternoon, it was shut because there were slides out going eastbound, westbound, eastbound, fucking which way, I don't know, it didn't concern me. I was over this side of the mountain at home, but I kept watching it. I always keep watching and stuff like that. Snow chains have been on there for the last 3 days. All trucks and non-4-wheel drives had to chain up and things like that. So it's like, oh shit. So I've been watching the weather, and I knew tomorrow, Friday, was going to ease up on the snow, and today, anyway, it's eased up a bit quicker than we expected. So I've got no chains required after, it was after about 2 o'clock. They managed to get it all cleared, no chains. So I thought, bloody great. This load John sent me was not to load until tomorrow morning. And then get me over to Eastern Washington, tip first thing, and then get my loads on. I think I've got 2 or 3 pickups or something like that, and then get down to Dallas and stuff like that. Nice easy run. But I gave these people a ring when I saw about the weather. I thought I should be all right. Can I load it today? Because I always like to get it on. Yeah, come up and get it. It's only like 20 mile up the road from here, not that far. Put it on, all hunky-dory, well and good, yeah. And then came home, dropped my trailer in town, went home, had my tea. I thought I'll go first thing in the morning. Fucking the pass is great, nothing. Just as I'm having my cup of tea after my dinner, I thought I'll have a quick look at the pass and see what's happening, as you do. And light snow. It started to bloody snow on the pass, hasn't it? And I don't know if you can see that. That's one of the cameras up there right now, and it's not looking too good, to be fair. It's looking pretty shitty actually. So at the moment there's no chains on, but I'm like 2.5 hours from there. So bollocks! Chuck everything in the truck really quickly. We can obviously still see the tarmac on the ground and stuff like that, but if it's gonna keep snowing, ain't gonna be long before it's bloody show chains. As you all know, I hate slinging chains. Fucking hate those things, especially in the middle of the night. So it's like, what is it, 7 o'clock just gone now. I don't want to get up there and sling chains. So we'll go see what it's like. If I get up there and the slinging chains, I'll just park up at this side, because now I've got loaded them. I've got plenty of time, and we'll try again in the morning. I think we'll see how we feel when we get up there. Basically, you know what I mean. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we won't have to, and I'll manage to get through. So we've got everything sorted. We're full of water, full of yummy food. Let's hit the bloody road. Morning all. Here I am at the other side of the mountain. Nicely passed last night. Not too bad at all. It's down at -9, 16 Fahrenheit, something ridiculous like that. Oh look, it tells me I have a warning because it's cold. That's good. It's nice of it. Not that you couldn't tell. Anyway, a little bit starting off with a bit of an advice taken. I'll leave it all bollocks to you if you don't want to take it. When setting off, I don't know if you can see if the camera's picking up here. I'm on a slight slope. This was the only place to park last night because I came in late on, so I'm in the actual car park, not the truck park, which is over that way. Anyway, I've learned by mistake this, so I know this for a fact. When you drop your airlines, make sure they're totally off. Don't be in a haste to pull straight out, otherwise you can start it to spin if your trailer brakes haven't come off in time, and that little bit of a spin just polishes up enough for let me get out the gritter's way, just enough to get you get you stuck basically. Just shines up the ice underneath and you won't get moving. You're gonna have a real job to get moving. So give it a minute or so for your airline seat to work through the back, and drop your trailer brakes off, because they usually take a minute or so. So don't be in a haste, basically, to get off, otherwise you'll give it that little spin and then you won't be going anywhere, and you'll be ending up fucking about outside. Nobody wants to do that, do they? Slinging chains to get out of a bloody car park. That's no fun at all. On we go. That's quite pretty, isn't it? That's one hell of a view, is that? Absolutely stunning. And the temperature's warming up. Of course, as the temperature warms up, remember, we're going to start getting slip slidey. It was down at -13 coming up the other side of the mountain, so that was nice and sticky. Temperatures, I mentioned before, that takes all the moisture out of the air and everything like that. So once the temperatures drop below -8 and things like that, it's you get more traction and stuff like that. Sounds silly, but that's the way it is. I don't make the rules. But once that sun gets on, things start to melt and things like that, and it can get a bit slippy. So you just got to watch yourself a little bit. Oh, we're at 17 Fahrenheit. What's that? I don't know. 8 is it? -8, something like that now. So we're still sort of alright. Of course, as the day goes on, more people run on the road and it warms everything up and stuff like that. It makes it a little easier. This is absolutely stunning. We found the big orange ball. Come on, Boggle, let's get it on. I got to unload down here at 62 mile, get that off, and then I've got a couple of pickups or so around Yakima, so I'll keep me busy most of the morning, afternoon, probably before I get going. That's pretty, isn't it? Whole lot of nothing out there, lots of nothingness, but beautiful. Hey all, here I am still full of cold. God heck. Let me jump out and show you what we've been up to. So, no, first I'll give you a fill in what's happening. Not sure about this owner-operator malarkey. It is very stressful. So the load that I put on yesterday, to unload yesterday, came across the nice earner, won the $1,000 for 250 mile. Didn't unload till 3 o'clock. John got the time wrong, he didn't see the time, 3 o'clock. So I was meant to be loading 3 pickups yesterday from same place, same area and stuff like that. Of course, by the time I got out there, it was like 6 o'clock. So I'd rang round, I covered my back, I rang round all the people I was picking up for and said, you know, I can't get there, we've made a mistake, it's fucked up. Basically, do you load Saturdays? Yes, we do. But we finish at noon on Saturday. I've got an hour and a half to get over to my last one. So I've got one on, I'm just at the second one now, and I've just been out and done this. Let me just show you. I've been wanting to do this for the last few days. One of the, it's happened before as this. One of my brackets snapped clean off, look at that. This is a mudguard hanger. It's clean off in there. I haven't bent it, I haven't caught it on anything or anything like that, but I've had it do those before. It was when I was bobtailing the other day over in Texas and into the town and that, so luckily I had another one at home, so I've just managed to fit that. But it's been that bloody cold, I didn't want to stand outside, but it's warmed up a bit here, even though there is a shitload of snow and what have you. In the sun it's quite nice. So remember, never ever throw things away. I never throw shit away. Obviously something like this bar I aren't really bothered, but I'll take these brackets off, split pins, everything. So this is what the box is for. We took everything in there, nice and handy out the way, that I may need one day, you never know, somebody else might need on the road. Anyway, let me jump back in, it's bloody freezing. Saying that, is it out of the sun, it's really cold, but in the sun it's nice. So I need to get fucking moving out here, because if I don't get oh shit, if I don't get my last one on, it's Saturday, by Saturday lunchtime, I may as well have not got loaded, because I'm going to be sat here till Monday with half a load of produce on apples, with my reefer running, not earning money, which is pretty daunting fact, isn't it, as an owner operator? You know, that's the difference. As your company driver, it'd be like, well, if I don't get loaded, I'll probably bobtail back over the hill, getting paid for it, and come back again Monday morning, get my trailer, and happy days. But if I don't get loaded, I can't afford to go home. I've got to sit out here twiddling my thumbs, and which isn't good. If I get loaded, it's all happy days, because it's quite a good payer. It's about 7.2, I think I'm getting, down to Texas. So all in all, with 1,000 coming over as well. So, you know, that's not a bad earner. It is 3 pickups and 3 deliveries, but I've got to get them on. Fucking got to get them on. I was in 2 minds to check into this one. If you hadn't given me a door, I would have probably chanced and gone to the other one and come back again. I've done that before, but sometimes you've got to be careful doing that. Sometimes you can come a bit unstuck. Booking in at one and doing a disappearing act, and then they call you to a door, but you're already around at another place. It's worked for me a couple of times and I've fallen lucky, but just beware, you might not, and they might call you in and miss your booking. But hey ho, it is what it is. I've got 45 minutes and I've got to get out of here. I need to get a moving. So thank God we've got the full loads on. What we got? 31 on that, we're right in the front, 31 and a half. Let's have a look. Just weighing off before I leave here. Left me to the last one to load, but at least I've got it on, that's the main. 33.5, that'll do for me. I ain't messing with that. Can go back a bit on the tandems, but no need, it'll do. Happy with that. Go back and get me paperwork and get the hell out of here. It would have been a shit if they hadn't got loaded and sat here all weekend. Just over 200 miles from home to sit out here for nothing. That would have been poo. When you're somewhere like this, don't forget, write down on the paperwork. A lot of them won't like to write it on, so you write it on. You're quite entitled to do that. Get your bills, and write on time in and time out, and get somebody to sign it. Get somebody to sign it whose name is legible. Get them, if you can't see that name, get them to print it underneath. They don't like it, but they like you to sign everything, so bollocks to them. Get them to sign the in and out. Just covers your back then when you get a broker on your back and he says, well, you didn't get about this, you didn't get that. Well, look, this was what time I fucking left. So there you go. Because they will all try it. Look at those last one. Let me go get my paperwork. So here we go. That's a bit of a cheek. So they don't have anybody in the office to do the paperwork. All the paperwork's up here. Rather than somebody run it down to me 2.5 miles away, I have to come to another produce place to get the paperwork. You know, rather than run down in a car, I have to drag £80,000 up to get it sorted. All fucking done. Oh well, and she was Miss Happy in there, but hey ho, we can't all be happy, can we? No, we can't all be happy. I said, can you write on my bills time in, time out? And she said, no, we don't write on the bills. I said, that's okay, I've already written it then. She looked at me. I thought she was going to shoot me down in flames. It's already on, innit? You know what I mean? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission sometimes. Remember that. I've already done it. If you'd have told me before I can't write on the bills, well, I can't write on the bills, but you know, I've already done it, haven't I? It's on now. It's what done is done. Commercial fueling. Commercial fueling. Not at that goddamn price. What's that fact? Oh, come on. Five something. Back a bloody beyond this one as well. But like I say, at least we're gonna be rolling. Move it, move it, move it. I'm on agriculturalist apples, so it's a bit hit and miss actually, because it is 3 hits from here. Whichever way you look at it, it's 3 hits. It's nearly 2,000 miles. So there's a couple of ways you can do it.
To North College Road.
But I should have called up to see what time these people. A lot of the produce places just close at lunchtime, so I'm pretty sure they will do. So even if I did, there's 2-hour time difference as well. So we've got to do the math here. Maths. I've just gone the wrong way. Bollocks. Why didn't you pay attention? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's about the same. I didn't want to go that way anyway. I didn't want to go up that big hill. If you, if I run my agriculture, Jesus, if I run my agricultural out to the 150 mile marker, and then go to sleep, because obviously I'm off log at the moment. For the guys who don't keep up, when you're on agricultural, you're basically total E-log exempt. Agricultural is any farm equipment or farm produce or anything that doesn't fare from the actual source it came out of. So for example, you couldn't really get away with running cider as agricultural. I think they'd be a bit pissy about that. That wouldn't go away. You know, beer as hops, you know. I have heard people say that, but naughty people don't take their advice. Just do it straight out of the ground. So, like potato chips, you couldn't really get away with potatoes, fries, whatever you want to call them, and so on. So raw apples are okay. I can run with those to my 150 miles. So I'll take advantage of that. Off log. So I could either 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours after I've done my 150, or 3 hours, I can go on log. By that time it's nearly 2 o'clock now. That's going to be 5 o'clock. Go on log, drive a full shift until early hours of the morning, then go to sleep, then get up, and I still wouldn't be getting there until late afternoon, even if I did that on a shift, would I, or not? Fuck that, I don't like driving in the all night. It's ridiculous. I've been away. We'll do as far as we can, and we'll get there when we get there. That's all there is to it. Because half the time, you might be, depending on what time tips they are, you might be better off just running your agricultural out, then go to sleep, and set off like 2 or 3 in the morning, or something like that, and see where you can. Then that'll be, that would put you Sunday, Monday. That'll put you there Tuesday lunchtime. Around about the Tuesday lunchtime. So, do we want to do that? They've had a bit of snow over here. It's slab. Or we can run until midnight, get 10 of it off, that'd be 2 shifts. See, then you are not getting up till Monday, not getting up till, that'll probably put me Wednesday morning. Jesus. Let's not overthink it, eh? I'm glad they got rid of the snow before I got here. This would have been a shitty one coming down, wouldn't it? This would have been a bit change of pants in the snow, in the ice. Pretty view though. Ridiculous place to have a pack house. Right off the beaten track. Some of the ones in Spain we used to go, Jesus, they were miles in the mountain, in the middle of nowhere. Some of the old ones, back in the good old days, bollocks, the good old days. They were up mountain sides and all sorts. You'd see odd matey with his big cigar hanging out his mouth with his Picasso, going along with a problem with the air generator that wouldn't shut off. Window down, big bellows of smoke coming out from his cigar. What do they call them cigars that smoke? Them big palupa or something, I forget now. They all had bent wheels. They always had a bent wheel. Wobble as it went down the road. And they'd used to have them old Fiat wheels. They're like split rims, but they're split rims, and also they join in the middle. They're like a 5-spoke thing. You still see them about to this day, those things. Bloody death trap. Oh, this isn't too bad. Let's go find me some warmer weather. At least it's sunny, that's the main, isn't it? I need to, we'll get some fuel as well.
The traffic light.
Before we get to Utah, because then the price goes right up. It's another thing, I'm a bit pissed as well with the fuel price thing. So what I thought I was doing, we have a Pacific Pride card. Anybody else in America who has a Pacific Pride card? I find it pretty shitty actually. They don't, because it's a card lock, a pin lock fucking thing, like IDS in England, AS24, all that shit, yeah? They're unmanned, so you just go, and they don't have the price up, so you can't see what price you're paying for. Which I think is fucking ridiculous how they get away with that, is beyond me. And I was always led to believe that Pacific Pride was always cheaper than mainstream garages. And when I got my bill, it turns out I thought I was paying like $5 a gallon. I've been paying $5.50 in Idaho. Fucking $5.50 a gallon. So you know, I filled up 3 times there. So I'm really pissed with that. When I could have gone to one of the mainstream ones with the showers and everything like that, and got me fuel for $5 on the same card. Their card, in fact, but using a different garage. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a bit of a ripple. It's very difficult to try and find out the price of Pacific Pride as well. It's all a bit shitty, and I really need to call them up again. I've rang them a couple of times and just come to dead ends sort of thing. But apparently they will send you an email with all the prices, whichever route you want to go to. So either look at that, or when I get a bit of money in the bank, hopefully, just start using my Visa card, because you know, I'll look at some other. You gotta have the fuel, whichever way you look at it. You gotta have it, but as well as though you pay on your Visa, they end up charging you so many cents on top for using a Visa. So you need to find out exactly what they're going to charge you for using a Visa. The ideal thing, but it's not really practical, is carry a great big wad of money about with you, pay cash, because you get a discount on cash. But I don't fancy carrying 3-4 grand about every trip, you know what I mean? Especially if I pass by a chrome shop. Oh, bloody hell, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Here we go. So, I'm going to fuel up here at Space Age. They take the Fuelman card. So we've got the Pack Pride card, the Fuelman card, and the CFN. Space Age, they don't have many companies, many gas stations, garages at all. They only have a few, and they keep the prices nice and low, which is all goody good. Somehow they can do it, because they're not greedy bastards. Like loves it. Oh, sorry. Never mind, you're in far too much of a hurry anyway.
And we've got the price up on the board, so we can see the price. No hidden secrets like Pack Pride. It's we've got $5.59 up there. That'll probably be the cash price. It doesn't actually say, so I'll ask in there. It'll probably be a few cents dearer or something like that. But at $4.59, it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than it was anywhere else. What we got? $4.59 did I say? $4.57 it's saying there. $4.97, that'll be the, well, it's biodiesel. Yeah, that's fine. Isn't it? Confusing, as long as it's not over $5, I'm quite happy with that. Which is better than the hidden secrets. It's all hit and miss at first because, you know, everybody I seem to talk to, nobody, oh, well, we just put the fuel in. It's like, what the fuck? And on Monday I need to call up about this Mud Flap app as well. So they get a huge discount with doing something through them, and apparently sole operators can actually get on with them if you go through their app sort of thing. So anyway, we'll put enough in here to get us down into New Mexico. We've got half a tank anyway, and that's about 800-900 miles. Hopefully I'll be there tomorrow. By the time I'll do some more today, obviously. Man looks like he's pissing in his tank. Maybe he's decided not. Maybe he's decided he doesn't want to put DEF in, so he decided to piss in his DEF tank. Do you think that works? Check out that for a big bad boy burger. Look at that. That is a big bite. $4.59 I got the fuel for. How did you get me gob round it? So that's a good price. We're happy with that. On we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's an extremely slippy car park. I went for a walk this morning to go. Where's my exit there? Fuck. Come on, get up here. To go over to the services, and it took me a good 5-10 minutes to walk over there. This was just sheet ice with the wind coming across. Absolutely terrible. It's just slippy as anything. It's thawing out now. Luckily. But first thing this morning, gee God, it was. I watched a truckie come out over here and he just went straight on over there. He was lucky not to hit that that yellow bollard at the other side. But I hear a few of you would say, well, why don't you just stay there until it warms up? Until the critters come out, because they won't be out, and it won't. That's a big greedy one, isn't it? And it won't warm up. It'll stay like this. Hopefully the road should be alright. But that wind when it comes through, jeez, man, that is look at him tiptoeing across there. No fun at all. Come on, Mr. Girl. Ah, we got the roads.
3/4 of a mile. Keep right to east.
And on we go. We'll be in. Oh shit! We'll be in New Mexico tonight, hopefully.
Take the exit.
Reality of trucking in winter. We've got a fucking lot of shit going down here. Fucking hell. That's a hard fall. It came in hard, did that frost last night? Fucking hard. These will have been from last night, I should think, not now. He's been lucky. Oh, not lucky. lucky or not lucky, whichever way you want to look at it. It's a bit fucking slab out there. That's sheet ice on the other side, that is total fucking ice over there. And on we go. There's another one. See, that's the thing now. Has been oh, we've got another one here. There's been an owner operator. If I go off the road, I got to pay for that big old tow truck, and them bad boys aren't cheap. Them things don't come cheap. I go off the road, I am earning, I've got still payments going out. Fuck me. It's a lot of risk. On we go. Just think to yourself, it's not going to be like this all the way. Blue sky up there. Keep on going. So here we are. We found a little bit of a storm. But the roads are nice and dry, so happy days. I aren't overly worried about this. This will should just be over the top of the pass once you get outside there, the other side of the pass. It's any slight elevation this time of year and you're going to get the snow come down. Your good indication is looking at the other trucks coming the other way to see how much snow they've got on them. If they've got a huge amount of snow, you know, you might be running into a bit more than just over the pass. But once we drop down into Utah, it might be into what's it called? Not Utah, into Thingamabob. Into Salt Lake City. Down that way, it should be a bit better. And then probably going to get a bit over Bryce Mountain. But we'll be going over there during the day, so that's nice in the daylight, so that gives us a bit of advantage. Get out the other side, get down, what is it? Moab, late this afternoon. As long as it stays this nice little flurry. It's not nice, is it? I'd rather be without it, that's for sure. Makes you appreciate how easy the summers are. And apart from winter, it is hard work out here. Seems to be bloody settling. That's a bummer. Too wet to really cause any serious issues. Famous last words. Eastbounders, how much more of this have I got? Westbounders, sorry. How much more of this have I got eastbound? Nothing. Nobody's talking. You know, it's hard to say, is it prettier coming this way or going the other way? I think it's about the same. But you have got the Jesus stink of skunk. Somebody's run a skunk over. Oh man, that stinks. That's not good. Going the other way, you've got all the mountains, and what have you, snow-capped mountains in front of you. But it is pretty. Now we've got difference of week makes, but look, as you can see, I've got a croaky voice still. I want to go in that cave one day. I've got to go in that cave. But I can't. I looked for parking down here, but I can't get in. I'll take my spoiler off because this is just as low as the Freightliner. I don't think I'll get out of this bit of a lay-by thing just there without causing some damage. So save that for when we're in the Jeep, maybe. Yeah, different from last week when I came through, and no snow at all. But looking at it, we've got a free pass over the mountain, no snow, which is nice. Definitely makes things a bit easier. Definitely don't want to be out there slinging chains with my croaky voice. The stupid thing is, I feel absolutely fine. It's just my voice. Voice is not working. Some would say that's a good thing. Others, not me. I'm like, speak. Nobody can understand me anyway over here. So, sound like I've been smoking Capstan full strength or Park Lane, Park Drive or something, 40 a day for all my life. Pretty day. Beautiful. It's not a bad temperature either. It's 45 Fahrenheit. I can't change this truck into centigrade. Quite funny, I was telling Stephanie about the centigrade Fahrenheit thing won't change. And she replied with the answer which I typically do. It was one of my own sort of answers. Said I can't get this stupid thing to get go into centigrade from Fahrenheit. Said, well, it's an all-American truck, isn't it? All American. If you don't like it, go somewhere where you can see it in centigrade in another country. So pretty right, isn't it? Really? So I suppose we're gonna, the changeover, I'm gonna get forced into comprehending the Fahrenheit to centigrade. No, I don't want to know how you multiply, add, subtract and do all that. It sounds too baffling to me. I'll just shout at Google and ask for a while until I work it out. There you go. All pretty now it's snowed up. Even though it wasn't pretty before. And down the other side. Nice lack of traffic as well. It is Sunday afternoon, so normally it's more people being out on the mountain. A lot of hunting to be done around here. A lot of elk, deer, mountain lion. You won't get grizzly down this far. You get black bear, coyotes, no pheasants. We don't see many pheasants, they're more over the east side. You don't see that many either, not like England. There's my frozen waterfall back there. He's a bit steady, isn't he? is cool when you see the train. It goes really slow going up there. I think it could be cup of tea time. Yeah, cup of tea time, I think. And then what we got? Another 6 hours. Which will take me to about 10 o'clock tonight. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, probably, just into New Mexico. Wow, I can't believe Moab's turned into a ghost town. That's where I went for me Thanksgiving dinner, there on the right. All you can eat pizza, brilliant. Cracking place, this place. Tempted to stop. We've got good restaurants, good food, good atmosphere, good pubs. And it's just a fun place to be. But wow, what a change from a couple of weeks ago when I was here. Well, last week, rather. Thanksgiving. Now everybody's out. It's not that cold yet. I remember once, I park at the back of the supermarket here. And one of the pubs I use is just up the road, the brewery, Moab Brewery, and it gets that cold here. I got all wrapped up with my big hat on and my big kite, and I only managed to get halfway across the car park here in the supermarket on the left, and that was it. I was freezing. I was like, nope, that's it, I'm done. I turned back and went to the truck. There it is, Moab Grill. Now there's the grill, sorry, here's the brewery. A bit further. Just done from the McDonald's here. Outdoor paradise, this place. It's all pretty. There's the Blue Pig. On the left. Need to get in there early on a weekend if you want to see. Very busy. Parking for the trucks is alright on the shoulder as well. The cops don't bother you. As long as you're slightly out of the town kind of thing. Right at this end or right at the other end there, got a problem. I've never had a problem there. And that's Moab not stopping tonight. Seriously, we must be fucking mad to do this job, mustn't we? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:05, and I've just got here. I am. I'm just. I've been here before, brothers. The reviews are terrible, but I was all right when I came here before. And if it's the same 3 I did before, they were pretty good delivery. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be. They'll let you park in here. Huge place, huge big factories, warehousey thing. There's quite a few different areas, not just brothers. You know, they've all got their little corners and will corners and all your other ones and shit like that. So yeah, like, it must be mad, wouldn't it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and they start at 6 or 7. So get back up again, get back to work. Great. Imagine saying that to anybody else in another job or another sort of business or something. Okay then, right, you can all go home now at 5 o'clock, but we'd like you to come back in at 1 or 2 in the morning if you wouldn't mind. You know, we could do with a bit of help. Yeah, that would go down well, wouldn't it? It is what it is though. Crack on.